Hello everyone, Miss Barron here. So today I'm going to do a little review with you on how to do a picket fence, since we will still be doing picket fences in this semester. So I will be going over how to do the first problem for the picket fence worksheet. So our first step with picket fences, if you need a little review, is to write your equalities. So essentially, what is equal to what? Sometimes those are provided. So for instance, 1,000 calories equals 1 kilocalorie. So I could, if you want to rewrite that, you could say 1,000 calories equals 1 kilocalorie. That's the abbreviation that we use. So sometimes they will be provided to you in the problem. And other times you may have to read the problem to figure out what the other equalities are. So if I'm starting from the beginning, it says how many calories. So remember, if you see like how many or how much, you don't know how many calories, that's what you're trying to figure out. That means question mark calories. You don't know how many, that's what you're trying to solve for. So how many calories, so question mark calories, is equal to, so let's keep reading the problem. How many calories will someone need if they want to produce 50,000 ATP? So that means question mark calories is equal to 50,000 ATP. ATP. Okay, so how many calories do we need to make 50,000 ATP? It's oftentimes how things will be worded, you know, how much to make this, or how much in this, or how much in this certain amount of time. And then if we keep reading, it says 12 kilocalories, or 12 kcal, and it even just tells us in the problem, equals 1 ATP. So they even said it equals. So that's the first step, okay, is figure out your equalities. The second step is to set up your picket fence. Picket fence. All right, so one thing to remember is what you need to start your picket fence with. So whatever the question mark is equal to, so question mark kcal equals 50,000 ATP. That 50,000 ATP, don't forget to write your units, is what you are going to start with. Okay, whatever the question mark is equal to. You're trying to take this and convert it into the answer, which is question mark kcal. Below that, we don't put anything here, don't write anything there, just leave it empty. Next, this is the step I always do. I have my unit here, which is ATP, and I know that the same unit is going to have to go in the bottom here. So whatever unit is here should be the same as the unit that is here. Now I'm going to look at my equalities. So I already used this guy, so I'm just going to go ahead and cross that off. And I'm going to look at my other equalities. I have 2 left. And I notice over here, I have 1 ATP. So I'm going to put 1 ATP in the bottom. And whatever that is equal to, which is 12 kcal, has to go above it because they are equal. And the reason for putting the ATP here in the bottom is in the end, I want my units to cancel in the top and the bottom, right? If you have the same unit divided by the same unit, they would cancel each other out. So now I use that equality, and I'm not done yet. I need to get my final answer into calories. So if kcal is here, I know kcal also has to go on the bottom here. According to my equalities, that is 1 kcal, and that is equal to 1,000 calories. and kcal will cancel in the top and bottom. Whatever unit you are left with here, that's what you want your final answer in. So whatever unit is there, you haven't canceled it out, it should be in this spot. That's the unit that you want your answer in. So now we just have to do the math. So we'll pick a different color here. Let's go with green. So number 3 is the math. All right, so we're going to multiply everything in the top and then divide it by everything multiplied together in the bottom. And I know in the bottom it is just 1, but I just want to show you to make sure you're doing your order of operations correctly. So we would do 50,000 times 12 times 1,000 divided by 1 times 1. So just to show you guys order of operations, so I'm going to multiply everything in the top, really big number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, divided by 1. So you want to multiply everything in the top, write that number down, multiply everything in the bottom, write that number down, and then the last thing you should be doing is dividing the top from the bottom. So our final answer is 600 million, I believe. And you need a final unit, which in this case is calories. And we don't have to round 2 decimal places because we just got a whole number here. If you do ever get a decimal, make sure that you do round it 2 decimal places. And that is your refresher course on how to do a picket fence.